Hello YouTube, welcome to another episode. In this episode, we are going to remove the seats and we are going to sand off the floor of the remaining dust, and we are going to apply some primer and preservative so that this car can be used for another 5 to 10 years without any problems. Let's get started. Okay, so here are the seats, and this is the original upholstery. As you can see, matching door panels. This has been preserved for these many years because we've been using a seat cover. And now to remove a seat, if you look below it, there's a bolt here, a bolt here, and if you come and have a look from the back, you'll find a third bolt in here and a fourth here. And if you remove this, you can actually pull the seat up. So let's get cracking. So now we have removed the front seats and the carpet. Now it's time to remove the rear seats. In this Maruti 800, what you do is you push this against the back and pull it up so that the rear seat comes out. Since it requires a lot of effort, I'll be doing it and then I'll be showing you the result. Come back, and yes, after removing the back seat, a lot has happened which I'm not covered. So let's get back to what is needed to be done. If you come here to the back, as you can see, there is quite a lot of rust formation here and everywhere. Yes, as you can see, those door panels have removed them all. It's a fairly simple process. You just have to unscrew a few things, and then I have removed it and sanded it off in this rather beautiful looking pink paint. The reason for it is, yes, this is going on a tight budget, and so what I thought, I had options to consider. Option 1 was getting it painted professionally, but since they were charging a lot of money for that, I thought of painting it myself, and I bought a few spray cans with me. Yes, one is here. There's some duplicate spray can, E1 aerosol spray paint, which was useless because I couldn't paint even. The only part that I could paint with it was from there to here. This part was covered in one spray can with one thin layer of paint, that too prone to be scratched and removed easily due to wear and tear. So I had to go a bit more authentic, a bit more poor, and a bit more conservative, and so I bought I rather had this thing, Asian paints. I had a pink color paint which was used to paint some furniture back, and that turned out to be incredibly value for money. And so I mixed it and I painted one thin layer. As you can see, instructions to paint it: get a small cup like this and add 50% of paint and 50% of paint thinner. As you can see, this some enamel thinner, and yes, this is a premium enamel paint, Asian paints. So mix them 50-50 and apply a very thin layer in the beginning. This thin layer will add up all the dirt that it has and become such of a dull, boring color. But the primary reason to add paint thinner is to so that this paint dries off quickly. If you add a very thick layer of paint, then it might take a day for the top layer to dry up, and the paint which is inside beneath that top layer will still be wet. It will take almost 1 month to dry up, and we don't have that amount of time. So what I did was I thinned it down very much. I mean, completely 50% of paint thinner and paint, and then I painted it slightly I did a shoddy job of cleaning it, so this part became dull because of all the dirt that it has absorbed, and that part which was rather cleaner, it got the original pink color. And now I can apply a top layer, and over this I'll stick back mats and material, so no problems. So let's get cracking. Welcome back to another episode. In this episode we are going to remove the dent which is present here. As you can see, it is contoured slightly inwards. It is slightly contoured inwards. As you can see from the inside, the door panel can be accessed from here along this line, and so what I'm going to do is do a very cheap hack, because this is going on a very tight budget. I got a piece of wood and a hammer. I'm going to hit it with a hammer gently, but possibly a lot of times, so that it goes back into shape. Yes, you need to hit it gently, because or else it will leave some impressions of it being pulled out and it will be all bumpy. And secondly, you need a wood because it will soften the impact, or else you'll end up having a really weird looking panel. So let's get started. Hello guys, and welcome to another day in building the Maruti 800, and let me give you a quick update of what I've done. As you can probably see, it started taking a very good shape, and the grill is black with red in the middle, and there is a brown bumper, and the doors are colored black. And let me show you that. See, as you can see, the door windows are colored black, so that it gives a black consistency. And the interiors, of course, that is pink, and the other one is white, which I later bought a white color and did that. And the good news about this is that this is actually the cheapest part of painting. I painted it with red oxide primer, and it really consumed a lot less of red oxide primer and gives us a matte brown finish, which is awesome. And so after the painting is done, now it's time to put back the card that was removed. And what I've done is I've bought some 8mm these plastic thermocol type packing sheets. This sheet provides a lot of comfort while putting your legs on it. It's soft to feel, as well as it works as a great insulating material. I've experienced this before in a Maruti 800. The AC is not so powerful, but after having this mat on the floor, the AC losses due to heat transfer are minimized a lot, and you get awesome insulation. So I'm going to cut it and stick it on the floor and add the carpet on top of it.